All right, good morning. It is a cold Indiana morning. About freezing, see snow on the ground, see my breath. I'm going to show you my heating system, how I heat my home. No gas, all wood burning, and show you the furnace and how that is all set up. It may help you out if you're setting up with a wood burning stove. Okay, let's go inside. Okay, inside it is like 72, 73 degrees. So it is from Lowe's. And here's the item and model number. Okay, let's go downstairs and take a look. I do have mine in an unfinished basement because it has an updraft. So there's some warmth. I love this window. You can see what's going on, see if you need any wood. A lot of heat kicking out of there. The heat that is coming into the house is about 110, 120 degrees. That's blowing through the registers. A couple features on the thing. I mean, love the window. This, controls, some air intake into the firebox. So it's like, this is set to smolder. If you really need it going good, you can open it up as you're getting things started. Okay, let me show you my area. Let's get this closed. Next to it, I have a trash can for ashes. Actually, that's the ash box. There. Okay. So, pull that out and dump it. Like every week, it's not that difficult. So, trash can, I have a bin over here for kindling, cardboard, things that'll help me get things started if I've gone out for a couple of days and come back and there's no fire. And on pallets, helps things stay dry. These are my overnight logs. So throw one of these in the evening and it is a nice big pile of coals in the morning. So these are great for overnight. There's about 2 weeks worth of wood stacked up over here. Okay, so let's try and give you an overview here. Alright, we're going to look around, take a look at a couple other things before we dig into the details of the ducting. When I got this furnace, I did the measurements and it was not big enough to fit down these stairs. Stairs wouldn't hold it. It's about 600 pounds. And the hole was not big enough, like by 2 inches. So I had to build a new hole. So I cut a hole in my bedroom floor about the size of a doorway, and I put a stairway in it. So underneath, it's a nice set of stairs. And then I put plywood on it, lots of straps and ties and toe straps and things. I was able to lower the furnace down and move it over here. Okay, so let's try and explain this. This is the flue where all the smoke is coming out and going into a chimney here. And there are two layers in this box. There's like the fire box, and then there's a space for air to heat up, and then more, iron. So there's a chamber in between the firebox and the outer box. There's no leaks in this thing. I've tested it, carbon monoxide testers, and there's just no smoke going in the house. Okay, so this is where the heating air is going to be taken in. There's about a 4x8 hole cut in there where it enters into the space chamber. Air goes through that chamber out this 8-inch duct. And that was kind of I know it looks like a mess, but it is. Okay. And I had a custom plenum made, and that is a chamber where the hot air will go, and it acts as a distributor and a reservoir. I made it about 3x3, and this is probably 2 feet long this way, 3 foot long that way. If I want to add ducting, I just cut out a new hole and put in a duct. Looking at this later, I should have put the holes a little higher because the hotter air is up here. Just I put it in the middle just because that seemed like it was a good place to put it, but really I should have put it maybe 6 inches higher. But that's okay. It still works great. Above it I have fireproof insulation. So it was a little bit expensive, but I needed the fireproof stuff. I have an 8-inch air duct. One going there, and then it continues on a little bit. Goes to the next room. On the other side, a duct that's going way down to the other end of the house. And since all the air wants to go, up into the living room right above the furnace, I just put in an inline fan. I still have to seal it up and wire it up, but this is an inline fan. So it's going to push air. It's going to draw air from the plenum, push it down into the far bed. I want to go back here. So the intake of the air was just being drawn out of the basement. It came with a 450 watt motor that had 1 speed, and that was overkill. It would push so much cold air through, the furnace could not keep up with heating the air. So, I'm burning electricity, I'm blowing cold air, wasn't doing much good. So I removed that, put in some new ducting to draw air in from upstairs. And I wrapped it around the plenum. So now, this is going upstairs. I have a small fan, a small inline fan pushing, excuse me, pushing the air through this flex tube, wraps around the plenum, might pick up another couple of degrees, I'm hoping. And so now I'm putting warm air into the furnace, into that chamber. It goes up on through here, plenum, duct, into the house. So that is that system. Here's an overview. Air is being pushed through the intake. You know, and if you want to shut the fan off, that's good too, because it'll draw air in naturally and you'll have a flow. But when it's getting, you know, below freezing, you need that air pushed through and circulated a little bit better. Okay, so that is an overview of the wood burning stove. One more small point. Found this at Rural King. Chimney fire extinguisher. Probably good to have in an emergency. I haven't had any issues or problems, but it's only been a year, so we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching. Good luck.